So, reports have come out today that Liverpool are going in for Amrabat, and while this report on the screen isn't the most reliable report, Di Marzio and Fabrizio Romano have confirmed Liverpool's interest in Amrabat. However, it seems that Amrabat has rejected Liverpool for United, and lots of news has come out on Amrabat to United within the last couple of hours, because this has kind of panicked United into knowing Liverpool are going for him. Liverpool have open talks with Fiorentina, and Man United are starting to make moves and hurry up in an Amrabat deal. And there's reports that United are going to put in a panic bid and get this deal done. United have also opened talks with Ryan Gravenberch. There's stuff ongoing with Ryan Gravenberch, and there are rumours that West Ham are going to go back in with a 35 million bid for McTominay, which may explain the fact that Manchester United could be linked to Gravenberch and Amrabat. João Felix is also available on a 3, and we spoke about João Felix and Gravenberch in my live yesterday, but we will round that up. But today's video is going to be summing up all the Amrabat news that has come out tonight in under 10 minutes, tell you exactly what's going on with Amrabat, what's been said, who said it, who's reliable, who's not reliable, what's going on right now, are United preparing a panic bid, has Amrabat rejected Liverpool, and more. So the opening story, as you can see, nothing club. The opening story, as you can see on my screen, is that Sofram Amrabat is close to joining Liverpool. Now, luckily, when I saw this, I knew that this had come from a bit of a dodgy source, and my first thought was, well, while this is frustrating, you've got to wait and see what the reliable sources say. And I was like, maybe this is a game. Maybe this is a game from Amrabat. Maybe this is a game from Amrabat and his agent to hurry Manchester United up. This report then said that sources are sure that Liverpool are on track to finalise the deal for Amrabat in the coming days. And maybe Liverpool are, because if Liverpool want the player and they're available for a good price, Liverpool will finalise in the coming days. Yes, they faffed on Lavia, but they thought that Lavia was a 40 million player. But they've just gone and brought another midfielder. And people will say, Alice, Liverpool have brought another midfielder. They're not going for Amrabat. They brought another midfielder for £20 million, okay? Amrabat is 25 million. Casado, they bid 110 million for. If they bought a midfielder for about £20 million, they still have 90 million left to buy a midfielder. If they want Amrabat, they will put a bid in. And I'm worried they'll do a Chelsea and put 40 million bid in for Amrabat. So if United have to buy Amrabat, want to buy Amrabat, they have to pay 40 million instead of 25 million now. Because what Liverpool did to Chelsea was, Chelsea were going to pay 90 million, they had to pay 115 million because Liverpool put a big bid in. But it didn't come out from the best source in the world. This source is a very much take it with a pinch of salt source, and potentially this news is coming out about Amrabat being close to Liverpool as a negotiation tactic to speed up United. And the reason I think this is because another report came out today, and it essentially said that Manchester United have a deal in place for Fiorentina midfielder Amrabat, but risk the transfer is falling through as they struggle to offload players, and Amrabat is growing frustrated. It's been said that Amrabat's growing frustrated. He's waited long enough for United. We know that Amrabat agreed to join United 2 months ago. Amrabat turned down an offer from Juventus. Amrabat turned down an offer from Saudi clubs. Amrabat turned down an offer from Atletico Madrid. And Amrabat now has Liverpool interested in him. And he's absolutely fed up because he's like, I'm turning down all these offers. Fiorentina's got their replacement. You know, I want my move to United. You've sold Fred. Just stop faffing around with Donny and get me done. I'm getting annoyed. And potentially a lot of this news might be Amrabat leaking that he's closer to Liverpool than he actually is, just to try and scare United into actually putting a bid in. Because at the end of the day, it's 25 million. United got that money. United keep saying they need to sell to buy for FFP. It's not like he's 50 million. You've got 12 million for Fred, 9 million for Kovar. That pays like 80% of his fee. He's 25 million. So this has prompted more reports to come out today on Amrabat. Now, again, this is one of those take it with a pinch of salt sources as well, but Fabrizio Romano and Di Marzio have said some stuff, and I'm going to get into that right after this. But it was also said on Amrabat that Manchester United are set to step up their efforts to sign Amrabat, and the player could arrive in Manchester within the next few hours. Reports coming out that United are panic buying, United are preparing a panic bid, the deal could happen in the next few hours, Man United are going to step up their efforts, they're going to put an offer in, and all of that. But more reliable sources then spoke about Amrabat, because all the news we've gotten to so far hasn't come from your tier 1 sources. Now, TalkSport say that Amrabat did hold talks with Liverpool, so we know the reports that came out earlier from an iffy source had somewhat truth in it. While Amrabat wasn't close to joining Liverpool, Amrabat did have talks to Liverpool. And United are saying the reason they can't approach Fiorentina when they've got an agreement with Amrabat is because of FFP. United are making up excuses, but we know there's ways to get around FFP. We know that actually United have the funds for this deal, and this is United making an excuse. So hopefully United go back in for Amrabat. Fabrizio Romano then spoke on this, and Fabrizio Romano again confirmed, look, Liverpool are now informed for Amrabat. Liverpool have not made a bid, but they've just made contact and they're informed on the conditions of the deal. He said that no decision has been made yet, and Liverpool are exploring the markets to pick a new DM. Liverpool have just gone and signed a young DM, but that was a young DM that's very cheap. They've still got the funds for another midfielder like Amrabat. But he said that Liverpool haven't made a bid. They're just speaking to Amrabat and all of that. Now, United have got a chance here. Because if United are a serious club, and unfortunately with the Glazers in charge, United aren't a serious club, United see that and they put the Amrabat bid in and they get it done. Because Liverpool might put in a bid for Amrabat. Even though, well, as we're going to get into, reports are saying Amrabat would prefer United. If United are a serious club, the fact that they're even hearing from Romano that Liverpool are interested in Amrabat and exploring a deal, they need to make a bid. They need to make a bid now. Because Amrabat might want to come to us, but Gakpo wanted to come to us, but he got fed up waiting. And Liverpool, yes, I know they've been rejected by a lot of players this summer, but they made bids for Lavia, they made bids for Casado. At least they tried to get the players. United have got the agreement with Amrabat, but they've not actually tried to sign Amrabat yet. So if I'm United, the fact that Romano's coming out and saying stuff, that's enough for me. You also had Dimarzio, another good source, saying more about Amrabat to United, and Dimarzio said that Liverpool held contacts with Fiorentina for the midfielder Amrabat, who's recently appointed a new agent. They're working on it as per ADNL, contracts happening through intermediaries. This is what worries me. This is what worries me because Dimarzio is a very reliable source, and he's saying Liverpool are actively working on a deal for Amrabat. That there's contracts happening. Liverpool are actively working on a deal for Amrabat. This, that. Now that scares me because if Dimarzio is starting to confirm the news that came out from a dodgy source that they are working on a deal and a deal is close, that does worry me. You know, they're working on it, contacts going on. That scares me. I am worried we're going to lose Amrabat. I think surely United aren't stupid enough to let Amrabat go. Surely United aren't stupid enough to lose out on this player. But it's Man United, it's the Glazers. The Glazers are owners. Unfortunately, I know we are stupid enough. It was said that Amrabat continues to give his priority to Manchester United despite Liverpool interest. And, you know, sources are coming out, Padella's coming out. Padella doesn't seem to be a bad source. And he's coming out saying, look, Amrabat prefers United to Liverpool. And that makes sense. We're in the Champions League. He's agreed to join us 2 months ago, and he's worked with Ten Hag. Of course, he prefers United to Liverpool. Cody Gakpo prefers United to Liverpool because he actually got on with Ten Hag. But did Cody Gakpo end up at United? No, he ended up at Liverpool because Liverpool acted like the serious club and got the deal done quicker. Padella says not to worry, Man United fans. Amrabat will only move to Liverpool if Man United confirm they're cancelling the deal. So basically, if Man United say to Amrabat, we can't make a bid for you until Donny's sold, and we don't know if Donny's going to be sold, he will go to Liverpool. And why this winds me up, and why this annoys me, is Kim Min-jae chose Man United over Bayern. People don't realise this. Kim Min-jae's first choice was United, and he was £40 million. And United said, no, you've got to go to Bayern because we can't guarantee we're going to pay £40 million for you. Because Man United couldn't pay £40 million for Kim Min-jae unless they sold Maguire. If Man United were a serious club, if we had good owners, we would have signed Kim Min-jae for £40 million, and we would have signed Amrabat for £25 million, and we'd literally be telling Maguire and Donny to hurry up and get their move sorted, and we'd be better at selling. Because Kim Min-jae, first choice was United, but United weren't going to bid. He had to go elsewhere. Gakpo's first choice was United, had to go to Liverpool. But Amrabat, the reason Amrabat to Liverpool would particularly hurt more than anything else is because watching Man United play at the moment, you can see how much we need Amrabat. You can see that Casemiro needs help. Casemiro needs a player who's defensively able to play next to him, and we've lost that in Fred. But you can also see that we need backup for Casemiro. He's the only player that can play DM. If something happens to Casemiro, we're going to need a player in there. And while we've been linked to Gravenberch, and he's a great player, he's there for the Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes role. We need someone there for the Casemiro role, and even the Kobbie Mainoo role, because Kobbie Mainoo was playing well next to Casemiro. But Mount and Bruno don't do that. Ericsson doesn't quite do that. It was said that Man United have made an inquiry for Ryan Gravenberch, and he does have 2 other proposals from the Premier League. And what I'm hoping is, I know that Liverpool are interested in Gravenberch. And what I'm hoping is, Liverpool have now signed a young DM. Liverpool get Gravenberch, we get Amrabat, because Man United and Liverpool are both inquiring about Gravenberch and Amrabat. United obviously have an agreement with Amrabat. Liverpool seem to be closer to Gravenberch. I'm hoping it's one of those where Liverpool get Gravenberch, United get Amrabat. But I am still worried about it. Romano did say that Amrabat is still waiting for Man United. The one thing I'm going to give you on Amrabat to United is the tier 1 Fabrizio Romano, and I'm going to get up on the screen for you to see, did say the words Amrabat is waiting for Manchester United. And this was from Fabrizio Romano. Amrabat is waiting for United, but for this to happen, they need to sell another midfielder. It was originally just linked to Fred, but United are now claiming it's linked to whatever happens with Donny or McTominay. And look, with Kevin De Bruyne being injured, Man City going to go back into Paqueta. Paqueta sold. West Ham make a move from McTominay. I don't know what's going on with Donny's move. I like Donny, but he needs to go. He said that United will complete it when they sell one of these players. But the question is, when do we sell one of these players? And I said, look, we should push for 35 to 40 million for McTominay. I'm not going to deny that I said that, because look at the midfield market right now. But are we going to regret not accepting that 30 million bid for McTominay, because now we might not be able to get Amrabat? Because it's also said if we sell McTominay, we'll sign 2 midfielders. If we sell McTominay and Fred, it's said that United would then go for Amrabat and then maybe Anana or maybe Gravenberch on top of that. Is that something that United are going to regret? I don't think the Man United to Gravenberch links are too much, to be honest. I don't think that we are going to pursue Gravenberch despite him being a former 10-hour player and United's priority being a midfielder, just because I know Amrabat's the priority. But United are interested in Gravenberch. The player's preference would be to join United over Liverpool, but so is Amrabat's. One of Gravenberch and Amrabat will end up at Liverpool this week. Maybe the other one will come to United. We'll have to see if United faff. But reports are saying United might panic and put a bid in. Amrabat, it's been confirmed he clearly prefers United. Some people are saying he's going to reject Liverpool for United. And obviously keep an eye on Gravenberch. There's talks going on there. That is today's early morning transfer roundup on all the latest Manchester United news, transfer news and more. Please do smash that like button, subscribe down below if you're new, share the video. Thank you for watching. See you next time and bye.